Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT, coming down Sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12.
Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers or feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist rush apart, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big
cause we take
it
over. One city at a time.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports.
Ready to go?
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Eastern Conference NBA action, the Portland Trail Blazers here at home. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, all out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. Johnson goes in and powered down the jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The kick out to Wall. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of Clark ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch, back to the basket, moves, facing up, makes free throws, good offensive rebounder, capable passer. And he just makes things happen.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Johnson against Middleton. Johnson goes in. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now here's Wall. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Burks can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Reddick with the bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And guys, Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he would have the jump shot to become a prolific scorer, and Clark, the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, you know, in his rookie year, he averaged 9 points a game. Last year, his 5th, he averaged 10. I think it's to the point where he is what he is.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Chris Middleton. Screen by Jones. Wall passes to Valanciunas. And he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. You know, and getting back to Wesley Johnson, you kind of want to kidnap him and just chain him to a set of weights. I mean, he has all the natural ability in the world to be a difference maker, but he just lacks the strength to do anything with it. I mean, a voracious competitor in college. He's been relegated to marginal production at the pro level, and I really feel like a lot of it is because he physically struggles at times at this level.
And Wall with the slam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Thunder trailing by 7.
You know, on the topic of Wesley Johnson, I remember him in college. I remember the guy who took over games and even showed a certain toughness when he did it. He hasn't gotten to that point here in the pros, so he may soon be entering a crossroads in his career.
Lopez outside. Davis inside, guarded by Valanciunas. Fader on the way, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's Jones. And Wall kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Burks. Takes a 3. That's good. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Terrence Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark, jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his special.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity. Won the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Wesley Johnson. Then for the Thunder, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Jones. And Middleton subbed in for Alec Burks. And he gets the bucket.
And back to Terrence Ross. Sometimes the show he puts on is of the scoring variety. He threw in 51 against the Clippers 2 seasons ago. Great lift and form on his shot.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the pass to Teletovic. From downtown. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
For the Trailblazers, Kufis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Harris subbed in for Williams. Harris dishes to Davis. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Ross leading the charge.
And this is an important game for him. I mean, he's back in his hometown. I think he could be a factor He's around friends and family. You're getting that good home cooking as well. That usually comes with that. And I think when you're playing against any team, and even though you're on the road like this, it's not really a normal road game per se. I'm expecting to see a solid outing from him tonight.
Here's Wall. Six on the shot clock. In the corner, Middleton with it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They're up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Boozer is out there with Costa Koufis. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Harris. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. At the elbow, Boozer. Stolen by Middleton. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Teletovic.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
5 to shoot. Johnson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Trailblazers. Williams comes in for Harris. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Ross. Johnson, the pass to Boozer. That's tipped. They retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Thunder with the lead.
And just a solid start to the season for Teletovic last year. I mean, unfortunately, it came to a close prematurely as he was battling blood clots.
He kicks to Robertson. Clock at 6. Larkin can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Puts up the baby hook. Lopez, no luck. Well, for Teletovic, he got the clots in early December, and Clark, fortunately, he made a full recovery.
Yeah, good to see him back. You know, Bosch's blood clot battle was more publicized due to his stardom, but Teletovic went through the same thing. It's a real threat to an athlete, and hopefully it's well behind him and he doesn't have to run that race anymore. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Johnson attacking. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
John Wall's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Williams. Redick is in the corner. Now the dish to Lopez. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Cauley Stein from deep. Wall. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Dudley comes in for Johnson. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Valanciunas is checked in for Cauley Stein. Jones comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Terrence Ross is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Chris Middleton.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And Redick kicks to Doug. It's Davis on the wing. Shoots a fader. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Not enough on that one as it misses. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And they double up Davis. Pulls up on the wing. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And, J.J. Redick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
Devin Harris is checked in for Portland. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And Wall. Here we go now. Kicks it to Burks. Back to Wall. Yeah.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Jones kicks to Burks. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Good D by Lopez.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The feed to Williams. Harris dishes to Davis. Fade away. Lopez passes to Davis. Here's Dudley. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Kufis checked in for Portland. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Davis. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Kufis with the block. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Roberson. Wall out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Reddick's got the ball. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Johnson outside. Davis kicks to Johnson. And yes, sir, that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Williams kicks to Lopez. Reddick is in the corner. Here's Davis. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Williams against Wall. The 11-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wall's got 11 points. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris Paul. Clark, he almost finished number one.
Yeah, and the only difference really is that Paul was a little more efficient than Wall. Paul had a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Wall was only at 2.5-to-1. But some of that is Paul's experience.
Pass to Teletovic. Burks in the corner. To the wing on the left. Here's Roberson. Here's Cauley Stein. Here's Teletovic. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Portland leading. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Reddick. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist on the night.
And the one thing about John Wall, he has that air of confidence that only the truly great ones possess. He's a fearless attacker, tremendous vision and creativity, a true floor general, not just an athlete masquerading as a point guard.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Terrence Ross comes in for Roberson. And Middleton subbed in for Burks. And Ross with the slam!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
And, you know, talking about John Wall, we saw him improve his pacing last season. Sure, he still played at rapid-fire speed at times, but he also seemed to have a better understanding of when to pull it back and when to speed it up. better change of pace in how he went about his game.
Fades. Outside for Davis. It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Johnson attacking. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Davis gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Davis.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jones with the screen on Redick. Ross in the corner. All alone. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight. Williams kicks to Redick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Jones with the screen on Williams. Ross in the corner. In the corner, Middleton with it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Kufis checked in for Lopez. Dudley comes in for Davis. And Harris subbed in for Williams. Johnson attacking. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Wall against Harris. Middleton dishes to Valanciunas. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
He took good advantage of that screen. 14 points for Johnson. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Boozer, he's checked in for Johnson. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Jones. Henderson comes in for Terrence Ross. Burks, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Larkin in for John Wall. Valanciunas with a screen on Harris. Here's Teletovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Teletovic has got 14 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Redick kicks to Boozer. Shoots from 8. It's deflected.
Clock is clearly on their side. Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. A 3-ball. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Magic. Jared Dudley out there with Davis. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Williams at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Cauley Stein.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Dudley, no luck.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Beyond the arc. The shot no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Davis. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Larkin in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Henderson passes to Larkin. The tray. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lopez a screen. Williams dishes to Redick. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Lopez a screen. And Redick kicks to Lopez. Here's Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And then Henderson with the jam.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Passes it to Redick to take the lead. Good. Redick's down 11 points here in just the second half.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Feeds it to Henderson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For the Thunder, Andre Robertson comes in for Alec Burks. And John Wall subbed in for Shane Larkin. And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't specialize in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined. That's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
And Wall. Here we go now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Cauley Stein. Terrence Jones comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Gerald Henderson. It's Wall with the drive. And that one's good.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Well, I think all three of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Ross dishes to Valanciunas. And Roberson kicks to Wall. Ross on the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Hey guys, John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players to enter the league in some time. Unreal body control, tremendous length and athleticism for a point guard. And that's one of the reasons he gets so many steals, blocks, and rebounds. All the extra things from his position that really add up.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 16 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Andre Robertson. And he's good on the second.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Ross passes to Jones. And Wall kicks to Ross. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, guys, for Wall, the one thing he's still ironing out is his shooting stroke. It looks better every year, but doesn't necessarily go in more often, especially from 3. But even if he never becomes a great shooter, I think he'll remain one of the game's best all-around talents.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Ross dishes the Wall. Second shot opportunity. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Oklahoma City.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Lopez with the steal. Now here's Reddick. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Davis. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead. They get it back. Lopez kicks to Reddick. Johnson attacking. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Down low. The wide open look here for Lopez. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop can seal the deal.
Now here's Wall. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Money!
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trailed by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
They need a 3 here, so they need to make sure they sub in all of their best shooters, because with under 2 seconds remaining, you have to catch and shoot it quickly.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this